We are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Thank you! Thank you!
Hey, how is everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Let me make sure I get Sugar Mama her tickets in here. Sugar Mama. I got Misty Blue coming in. Let me see. Sonia Watts. Here's your ticket right here, Sonia Watts. 501. I got you right here. 501. That's your ticket right there. And then I'm gonna get, I see somebody else in here. Sugar Mama. Here's your ticket right here. Sugar Mama. $4.92. There's your ticket right there. $4.92. And then we got Misty Blue is up in the building. Misty Blue. Got your ticket right here. 501-2. You got a 501-2, Misty Blue. Thank you guys for the super chat. Thank you guys for showing up. Hey, everybody. I was running a little late coming in the building, but I want to thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. And make sure you share the live. Let's see who's all in the building. We're going to get it crack-a-lacking. I did reach out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to show up, call in, or whatever. But we're just going to just roll with the punches today and see what happens, you guys. We're just going to see what happens. Thank you guys for showing up. I see Batcave in the building. Kay, Soldier Girl's in here. Lisa Calhoun, Brown Sugar. Paula Nicole is in here. Little is in here. Little Linda, how you doing? Freddie Johnson. T-Star's in the building. Miss Dee Dee is in the building. Jessica is in the building. I see Avalanche in the building. Diane Curlin. Curlin McCoy is in the building. How you doing, Curlin? How are you doing? Cherie Johnson. Miss Philly G is in the building. Galaxy is in the building. Galaxy and Stars is in here. S. Hagen is here. Ruby Turner is in the building. You guys, Adrian Dupree is in there. How you guys doing? Well, Helamina's in the building. Lisa's in the building. Diane and Dana and Danae is in the building. Hey, Danae, how you doing? E&E, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. And I see Candy Richardson is up in here. Latrice is in the building. Alice, how you doing? We got Jennifer Long up in here. You guys make sure. Hey, how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I'm trying to see everybody. So, who is that? Tonda? Tonda is here. Hey, Tonda, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a long time. You guys, I'm trying to not, I broke my glasses again. So I got to find a screw. I just need a screw to put my glasses on. So, hey, Marsha, how you doing? Loving God is here. Cheryl C, how you doing? I see you guys up in the building. Monique Hall is here. How are you doing? I see family up in the house. Alpha Terica, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you hit the like button as you came in and share. We're going to talk about Tyrese Gibson. This is our Tyrese Tuesday. You guys, we got a guest coming on. And I don't know because they were supposed to get back with me and we'll see what happens. We will see what happens, okay? Hey, Latoya, how are you doing? I am going to call their spokesperson for the Tyrese family. I wish I had more time. I got a phone call it was like 4:20. My husband, come and get me. And I'm like, what? I was supposed to be making these phone calls. So you're going to blame it on somebody. You're going to blame it on him. Can't blame it on me today because I've been running all day. And if you talk to anybody, they will tell you I have been running all day long. Let me see here. Let me find the number. Here it is. Thank you, Afaterica. She says I'm looking great. I'm gonna be in. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, this is SP and we're live right now. Are you okay to talk?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Rita, how you doing? So we just came on. We're going to go ahead and get this started because I don't know what else is going to happen today. I've been getting phone calls all day to come get me, do this, do that, do that. And I really needed more time to get some things together. But
it's okay. I got a protest in a minute. So, yes, I understand.
Okay. Your day is the same way?
Your day is the same way.
Okay. People were getting mad at me. I was like, I gotta talk to you later because I'm doing this. I'm in the store. I gotta get this. I gotta get that. And then I forgot the dog food. So anyway. So we left off last Tuesday. Hey G Woo, how you doing? G Woo is in the building. We got Tender T. How you doing? Thank you for showing up, Tender T. And Curl Small done came up in here. Make sure you guys share. If you don't know, if you're new in here or you haven't been here for a while, we are starting every one of our super chats, $5 and more. Your name gets put into our Christmas drawing, and then we got all these gifts, and that's what I was doing today. I was trying to pick out a lot of some more new stuff that people was putting on the list what they wanted and wanted to see. So I did some of that today and got some of that done. I probably need not to do no more, but do that. And this is Tyrese Tuesday, you guys. So we're going to keep it 100 about Tyrese today. But I will put your name down and put it in there. Okay, so where was we at when we were last Tuesday? Did we gain any momentum? Or I know NFL had left a comment that he wanted to come back on, and I don't know what for. He said that he wanted to come back on the live and I guess speak about, I don't know, maybe he's still mad and angry with me. I don't know.
Well, it got kind of heated. I know I did a little bit.
Oh, was you you were mad?
I was. I'm not gonna lie. I
Okay.
was frustrated. I was mad because, I felt like he kind of came sideways, and I didn't understand why. And I really didn't understand. I don't know if he really understood that I wasn't, like you said, your spokesperson, that I was their spokesperson, and that anything I was doing was on behalf of the family.
Well,
So,
I explained it to him before he kind of went to the left a little bit. I kind of said, hey, hold up. You do know that she's not my spokesperson. She's the spokesperson for the family that you're kind of discrediting.
yeah. And he said, well, she can't tell me from Binky, and she don't need to be on this case. And I'm not going to leave the family, but I sure did snap and ask him, did he want to do it? This is work. And I do, regardless to what he said, I do have a picture where that boy favored him. And with that picture being dark, the one that I got, it was a simple question, or not a question,
Yeah.
a simple statement that they favor each other. Like, do you know how many times I've been told I look like this person, that person, this person, that person, and it ain't no way, but I favor them a little bit.
Right.
It happens. So if that's what sets you off to where you like, well, then she don't need to be on this case, well, baby, then feel free. But we did clarify some things after the fact, and I was still mad.
Oh, so you spoke to NFL.
I did. I spoke to him last Tuesday, briefly, after the show.
Okay.
And I told him he owed me an apology. And not in such a nice way, but we did clear some things up, and he did, in fact, apologize to not just me, but to the show as well. And that's not what his intentions were. So I told him, well, I hope you do get back on the show and then speak.
Well, he did say, he said the reason why he came on, and it was just really nice and casual, which was really nice. And I thought, I didn't know everything was bad until he came back on, and he was like, well, I didn't know that you said, and he said, well, you said I was in a gang. And I went back over that video, and I can tell you guys what I said. What I said was, I was actually speaking to Miss Wooten at the time, and I said, quote, this is what I said. I said, you don't know NFL, you don't know Mo3. And she was like, no. And I was like, these people are, and I said, their gang is gang related, basically, what I said. And I said, the question was, is your son in a gang? The question wasn't, we're trying to talk about NFL. He wasn't the primary subject of what we were talking about. But nevertheless, I did say that. And that's like in a conversation. That's not saying, hey, this I know for sure. I'm saying, hey, these people, they're putting up the signs that they're in a gang. They're, they make this type of music. They're known for this or known for that. And so they portray that kind of a lifestyle. So when I'm talking to someone and asking them a question, That's what I meant. Like I said, if I said it, I said it. And I meant exactly what I said. Now, some people, I know he got angry about that because he's like, I'm not gang. Well, some people may call it just straight family, friends, relatives, organization. I don't care what you call it. You can call it a luncheon. It doesn't matter to me. But when you put up gang signs, when you do all that, when everybody's see, I don't let my kids go around doing that because you know what I'm saying? That's what that represent. If that's not what that represent, then why do it? I don't know.
I know a lot of people where I'm from, it's called Refuge City, where they will throw up, where I'm from, they throw up their city. Now, it's not a gang, it's just, what city they're from. But in that, they have to be cautious and careful because there are gangs in that said city. So, and from what I gather, there is a gang in Dallas, NFL, and there's a gang DFL from what I gather, but his NFL is a record label. I guess I don't know if that's part of the reason why he got upset, because his is just a record label and he doesn't want it to be associated or affiliated with that gang, that being the case. I don't know. But I do know that he said no, unequivocally, he is not in a gang, and that it's just simply that he has a record label
right,
with the same name. So he is not. Now, I have not watched the video yet. I've been dealing with some other stuff and trying to take care of a few other things, but I still have not watched that video. So I haven't seen what you've seen.
Okay.
Pardon me.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Because hold on for a minute. Hey, this is SP.
SP?
Yes.
I think NFL knows something. As cute as he is, he knows something. That's it.
Okay. So we had a caller just call in and they believe that NFL knows something. Oh. Well, you know what? I'm going to say this. You know what's so weird? When I asked him about why he wasn't there with his homie, cousin, brother, next to kin, just a little bit. Why you wasn't there with Tyrese, or why you don't know nothing and you guys say you that close? Because, usually in the streets, they know your homie, friend, brother, cousin, no more than your woman do. Because they don't come home and say, yeah, I did this, I did that. When they do what they do, they talk about it, they laugh about it, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. This is SP.
Hey, good afternoon, SP, and to everyone in the chat. And I back up that caller. Yes, I think NFL knows more than he's saying, because to begin with, if your friend dies, look, you put out the video and listen to the lyrics real good. That says it all right there. Amen, period, hallelujah. Take it to the bank and cash it. Now I'll get back in the live.
All right, thank you. Okay. That's another caller. I don't know if you heard what she said. She said she's in agreement that she believes that NFL knows something and your friends know things or whatever. But hey, Phyllis, thank you for the super chat. Phyllis saying NFL needs to tell what he really knows. You know, he did say something. He said when I asked him that question, I said, you know, why you wasn't there when the shootout thing happened?
I'm getting a call now.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Mr. Williams.
What's going on?
You're Mr. C. I see you in the chat, kind of going in. So you want to clarify something?
Yeah, I'm putting me in.
Well, you're on right now.
And I wanna clear things up about why NFL wasn't around when things were going on. No, everybody got their own little group they hang with. When NFL and my son got together, it was nothing but love. And everybody knows they're doing their own thing. At that time, I don't know. NFL probably was doing the show, or you probably in the studio. I can't say what he was doing, but just to clear everything up, the lady said that he knows something. He don't know more than what we do. And I can vouch for that.
Okay.
Okay.
But everybody gonna have their own opinion about certain situations. But I just want to clear that up.
Okay. And you say you can vouch for that?
Yeah, yes I can.
Oh. Okay. Well, how long you been knowing NFL?
Let me see. It's been over. I know it's been over 2 years. I've been knowing it.
Oh, you've been knowing him over 2 years?
Yes. He probably didn't know me. He probably knew of me at the time because when I moved to Jacksonville, I wasn't out in public. I was always low key about going to work, coming home, spending time with my family. You didn't see me, until my son came up next. That's when you see my face out in the street.
Okay.
There's a question. Maybe you can answer this, or maybe if you want to get him to answer, that's fine. But the question is, on the last show, right? Somebody asked, or I said something about where the situation happened at the gas station, and he said it didn't happen. Now I cleared.
Let me clear that up. At the time they was talking about that, I went on the live.
Okay.
I was on the phone call. But to clear that up, no, it did not happen at a gas station. You know what I'm saying? The altercation happened at a park. So gas station now, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was talking about something else. But other than that, it didn't happen in no gas station. It happened at a park.
But it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't say it. He didn't say it didn't happen at a gas station. He said it didn't happen
At all.
You know.
Will he have to answer that? Like why he said it didn't happen at all?
Because he probably didn't know. There's a lot of things that I don't tell people. There's a lot of things we don't talk about. Because, we done heard so much that we tired of hearing. If this is what I don't understand about people. They quit to run to me and my wife. Oh, I heard this, I heard that. Why y'all running with us? You know what I'm saying? Run to the police department. If y'all really want to bring my son home like y'all say y'all do, don't even contact us. Contact the police department. We thank y'all for y'all, know what I'm saying, letting us know, but this not helping the case. This not helping the situation. Call the police department. Fill up their phone lines like y'all flood our phone lines. All the text messages and stuff like that. You don't even got to say your name at the police department. Just say what you got to say, hang the phone up. You don't have to say your name. Say you leaving a message for this company.
Okay.
And say what you got to say. I'm
trying to get frustrated.
Yes, I'm getting frustrated because when people flood the phone, you know what I'm saying, with Christmas and stuff like that, they not the ones that with my wife that night when she, you know what I'm saying, when she crying, just crying. And it hurts me because I'm in a situation I can't do nothing. I can't bring our son home. If I could, he'd been here.
Right.
People so quick to holler, let the street handle the street. If we let the street handle the street, we'd be most families in the same situation that me and my wife did. And it's dumb. It's stupid.
I have a feeling that this is starting to weigh on you more than, I guess.
Man, look, it's like this here. When my wife upset, I feel like I got this whole universe on my shoulders. You know how many times I wake up in the morning thinking on my son will be here. I'm gonna hear that little group of laugh that he got. How many times, I sit out there in the driveway, I cry before I go to work. When I come home, I sit in the car for a minute, thinking about stuff. I cry in the car, but when I walk through that door, my face all dry. I may have a little smirk on my face. I may have a little serious look on my face, like, yeah, I had a running day. And, nobody know that. Sometimes I don't even tell my wife when I cry. It's hard to be a man and you feel like you're helpless. You can't do nothing. It's like you got your feet tied up and your arms tied behind your back. You know how many times I blame myself because I say I fail my family, I fail my wife as a husband, I fail my kids as a protector. It's every day. Every day.
Why do you feel like you failed? Because
I feel like I didn't protect you.
How could you think of it? I mean, you talked to him before you walked out.
It's not good enough because whenever he got up and walked outside, 9 times out of 10, I'm right there behind him. My girls, I did them the same way. I'm gonna see who they get in the car with. But it was something about that night. I felt like I didn't have to get up. Every time I look at that door he walked out of, I still see him with his baseball hat on. I still see the dreads hanging in his face. and it's in slow motion. I see that little smile, you know what I'm saying, he gave me when he said, all right.
Okay.
A lot of people say I'm quiet. Yeah, I'm quiet, but I stay quiet for a reason.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way he could have known. You asked him what he would do. He told you the truth. What he was going to do. And you told him, you asked him, did he have protection? Yeah. You know, most kids, they won't tell their parents what they want to go do, especially not that. You ask questions. A lot of parents don't ask questions.
You know, I'm really fed up. You know what I'm saying? With the men, these grown men, whose kids was involved. How can you call yourself a man, but you won't teach your son how to own up to his own right and say what they did was wrong? Handle the consequences as a man.
Hold on. Hey, this is SP. You're on live.
Hey, all I got to say is you got all these motherfuckers calling in and shit, lying and shit. And when I say lying, the motherfuckers is calling in and just ain't telling the full fucking story. If they gonna call in, they need to tell the full fucking story. And I'm talking about that nigga NFL. National fucking loser, bitch ass nigga. And if you got a problem, you can tell that nigga he can meet me at Lincoln Park.
Who is that?
I don't know who.
I thought that they were gonna. I thought
I don't recognize the voice.
they were going to let us speak to them, but
What does he mean tell the whole story?
No, I guess he think I'm NFL or something.
No.
hold on. We got another call. Hey, this is SP.
Good evening, SP. How are you this evening?
I'm good.
And evening to everyone on the live. There's so much hidden. Mr. Wooten, you have my deepest sympathy.
Hold on. Let me connect you because I think it's going to be a lag.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think I can.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say to the Wooten family, my deepest sympathy again to you all. I can't imagine your pain. I'm not even going to try. Unfortunately, and I keep saying it over and over again, there's three sides to this. Your side, their side, and the side that will never probably be told. Everybody knows something and nobody knows nothing. And that's sad because they can't feel your pain. They can't even step in your shoes. They can't even imagine waking up and you not hearing his laughter or whatever it is he did in the house. They can't imagine how you feel because they don't feel it. They're not going through it until it hits their door. They're not going to feel it. Whether you half related, might be related, round the corner related. I heard this. I don't know how much it'll help. And as you have said over and over again, we all know this because we hear it on TV. They can call in the tip line and don't have to give their name. So I wonder why if everybody, now I live in a region where you got one side of town and the other side of town. A lot of times, most people on one side don't go to the other side, but you hear stuff, you know things. And if it, whatever it would do to bring you all, I'm speaking of the family, some solace and peace, it would appear to me that they would do that. But I think it's all about, I feel like it's more to this, you know, there's some relations here. People don't want to, you know, I don't want my name tied up in it, blah, blah, blah. I tried to, you know, how kids do, I told them. But you can't do that when you got a mother and father who weren't in the street with him. And I'm not putting your son down, sir. You know, my son would leave the house. I didn't know everything he did and who he hung around for the most part. I just trusted that he went out and came back the same way. I'm just being honest. But it's like people pockets, that person that called before me, they were angry because it's something that we don't know. And we're doing these lives over and over again, trying to bring awareness. But there's somebody out there that knows the whole story and won't say a word. My condolences again to you. My sympathy is with you. But hopefully somebody will speak up and say something. Point you in the direction of where they last saw them drive or something. That's all I wanted to say. You all have a good evening.
Okay, I hope you guys heard that on the live. I tried to merge her in and I couldn't merge her in. Did you guys hear that, spokesperson?
And I'm driving.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why. So someone's saying save the number. Oh, trust and believe. I've spoken to that person before, you guys. I thought that we were going to have a conversation, but you know, like I said, I've been getting yelled at. So they can have the floor whenever they want to call.
Okay.
Yeah.
That caught me off guard. So this person was talking to me.
Huh? No.
Okay.
No, he wasn't. The caller did say NFL. But I thought we can have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? But because I hear conflicting information, and you know, I usually don't ask people what they're going to say or whatever. But yeah, if they say that they want to say something, I'll let them say whatever they need to say. Oh, the caller said to meet him at.
That definitely caught me off guard. Okay.
So, all small details make a difference. It's okay, SP. Some people, yeah, I know. I don't argue or anything. Like I said, you know, I didn't see the message myself, but Freddie had called me and she said NFL wanted to come back on, and I said, fine, tell him. Okay, I guess it was in a message, a text message, a comment or something. And I just, you know, she handles that and let me know if I need to know something. And I said, yeah, you know, that's fine with me. The floor is open.
You know what, don't get that free.
What's that?
Meeting up at the park and all that ain't gonna solve nothing. And see, you can let your anger go and talk like two grown men, you'll get a lot accomplished. You know what I'm saying? You'll see where a misunderstanding could have took place or whatever.
Well, you know, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to what was said.
Yeah, it's enough. It's enough for all this, you know, violence and stuff like that. In my younger days, yeah, I'd be for it, but you know what I'm saying? Once you reach a certain age, man, you gotta grow up. And you know, violence, that's how some people handle their situation, but it's not the right way to do it.
Well, you know what bothers me is Afaterica said it definitely won't solve a thing, make things worse. But what bothers me is, you know, we're discussing the case, and so we're asking questions about a park. I mean, not a park, but oh my goodness, I'm a little bit nervous, you guys. I'm a little bit like, okay. But meet at the gas station, and then I have heard it, you know, it wasn't no gas station, and then NFL comes on and said it never happened. And so I'm like, I mean, when people give me detailed description of the gas station and the cameras, and there's no camera, and then they record over the cameras, and then turn around, and then he says nothing happened at no gas station because it wasn't. No, somebody calls and say it wasn't no gas station, and then come to find out, oh yeah, it was the park, and I'm not understanding what the heck is going on here. We got conflicting stories with information and details that's not making sense.
Let me clear it up one more time. When I spoke person was talking about it, I wasn't at the phone. I went on the live at the time. When I got back home, you know, I thought y'all was talking about something else about the gas station, and I was like, I'm like, okay. So I didn't know the only thing y'all was talking about that until after the live.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying it up right now. No, I'm saying it didn't take place at no gas station.
It took place at a park.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
and you know, and that's all I can say about the situation.
Somebody wants to call. Let me put the number out there.
I don't know if you guys can hear that,
but see, what I'm not understanding is, but okay, so if it didn't happen at a gas station, then what was the ideal? Because someone said that they went to the gas station and pulled the camera. They were dummy cameras. Then it was recorded over it. And then NFL said it never happened.
No, it ain't good because, you know, when we went to search for my son, so we went to a certain particular gas station, and they said that the way they programmed with it after the 7 or 8 days, you know what I'm saying, they were recording stuff. So if they have a hard drive, I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I know about that. We went to gas.
I think she's asking why that gas station, but I'm so sorry. I know today's Tuesday, but this protest that I have to be at is very important, and I'm already here, and it's going to get really loud soon.
Okay.
Is there any way, Mr. Wooten, can you call in directly to the show?
Yeah.
For me? And SP, can you talk to? Is it okay if you talk to him?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Allow, we got 300 people on here.
Have he call me?
Okay. Do you have her number?
I believe so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm so sorry, you guys, but thank you so much for having me again today, and I will be prepared and safe.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you. Whoever that was, that just called, hey, this is SP.
Yes, Mr. SP, this Mr. Wooten.
Okay. Somebody was calling when she was saying her goodbye. Joy's in the chat says hashtag show up, hashtag show out, Colin. Somebody else just called a minute ago. We'll wait and see what they have to say. Someone is saying I'm having a hard time making out what Mr. Wooten is saying too. I had to say something. I hope that the guy called back and apologize.
You know, what I was talking about was something, know what I'm saying, totally. I was talking about his search when we were looking for my son. We heard that, we heard that, you know, a guy looked like our son stopped at this gas station. So we went to the gas station to try to look at the cameras. That's what you misunderstanding, you know what I'm saying? I was talking about.
Oh, you were talking about when he came up missing. You guys were checking the cameras for that.
Yes. So, you know, that's where they went misunderstood and went on that situation.
Okay. Anybody got questions? Call on in. Mr. Wooten, this is Tyrese's dad on the phone, you guys. The spokesperson has left the building. It is just my end, or is there an echo? It must be your end because I don't have an echo over here. We are trying to help the family understand to find closure in this chaos. If you guys got questions, you want to ask questions, Mr. Wooten's on the phone right now. Tyrese's father is on the phone. Go ahead and ask the questions, or I'll put the link up in the chat. You guys can come up. Let me try to save that link. Somebody was just calling in a minute ago. Call back. I can't, when somebody's telling me bye, sometimes I got to hear the last things they're saying. And,
Yeah.
Well, there's people, mad, I guess, or upset.
Man, I feel like it's people that's beyond mad, they frustrated. And I'm like, if somebody knows something that we don't know, feel free to call Jacksonville PD.
Right.
Because all this, violence, man, I don't want nobody else family hurting like me and my wife family else.
Okay. So, someone in the chat is asking, so where did the shooting incident happen at? If it did not happen, did it even actually happen? Did it happen?
The shooting incident? What's she talking about shooting incident?
Where Dinky got shot.
They're supposed to be at a park. But I'm like this, he got shot, why he didn't go to the emergency room? Why he didn't notify the police?
Well, a lot of people get shot. Hold on. I'm gonna answer that question. Hold on. This is SP.
Hi, SP. This is Lady K.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can merge the phone call so he can hear. Okay. Hello?
Yes.
Mr. Wooten, are you on here?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, caller.
Hi, Mr. Wooten.
How you doing?
I'm fine. One thing, you said that you've known NFL for 2 years.
Yeah, I'm roughly 2 years. It could be longer than that.
My name is Lady K in the chat. My name is Karen Thompson.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the last time that he called in, I was concerned about, simple questions that he wasn't able to answer, or that he made it seem like it was so hard to answer. One of the questions was, did he know Tyrese? Had he ever been over to you guys' house? And he stumbled and fumbled and flipped all around that question, and it wasn't moved.
Let me tell you like this. If he did come by here, I was in the house, or they was outside. Or, you know what I'm saying? I seen her ride by the house a few times. But, it's like, I just can't explain it. I would say I think of is how it is now. A lot of my son's friends, they get emotional when they come by the house.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them get emotional. Some of them get emotional when they be like on their mind. Okay, I can go chill out with Miss Wooten and Mr. Wooten, and they can't make it.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. A lot of when some do come over here, they stay for about 2-3 minutes, then they leave. Then when they see me out at a gas station or Walmart or something like that, they apologize. They were like, hey, man, it just don't feel right. I said, you don't have to talk about it, I understand.
but now, okay, so when they come over, are you guys emotional? That would make them cry?
Whenever we talk about our son, yeah, we can hear it in our voice, or you might see a tear too, but it's a touchy situation.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that y'all are holding on because a lot of information is y'all don't want to get out, which is understandable. I mean, I have myself.
Right.
Let me go back to last week. No, I'm not Tyrese's biological father.
Yes, I understand that.
And me and his biological father, we talk. We as men, you know what I'm saying? We hurt the same way. Yeah. I thought, you know what I'm saying? We text each other back and forth. All right, man, I love you, you know what I'm saying? Have a good night. You know what I'm saying? He say the same thing. But sometimes he said before me. Yeah, I feel like what I say is some words that he want to say.
Yeah, so, but it's great that y'all are working together and some words that he can't say. You may be, that one is, been, expressing those emotions for him, like you said.
Because, I just feel like this. With my wife not on here, I'm setting it up for my wife, my daughter, Mr. Gibson, the whole family, the friends, the community, everybody.
Yeah. Now, they said that this is a small community. This is Jacksonville, Texas, correct?
Yes, it is a small community.
Okay, let's see. I'm in Abilene, Texas. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
You what?
I'm in Abilene, Texas.
Yeah, Abilene. Yeah, you north of Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, it's like this. It's a small community. You know, we stay over here. You know what I'm saying? You know, by the school. Everybody know what we say. And you go over the bridge, you in the hood.
Yeah.
It's like it ain't no hiding and nothing like that. Everybody know everybody. Everybody see everybody, just about every day.
And which means what a lot of people know a lot of things as well. You know that.
You say what?
Just like you said, everybody know everybody. You know, it's a small community. A lot of people know a lot of things as well as far as with Tyrese.
You know, just they
And the streets
know.
talk. The streets talk. And I did hear you say that they can call and, you can call the Crime Stoppers number and remain anonymous. That's a big push that I would definitely be. Anytime his friends come around, because kids that age, mine is 25, 20, I have a 16. And so, you got to kind of get down to that level. You got to get down to their level and their thinking. But in their emotional time is the best time because it's the weakest time. And if they can fall, right in front of you, or just give y'all the information, and, that's what I would be asking them. To just whatever but you don't even have to call. I will call right now for you and show you right here that you see it's anonymous. And I'm calling in. Your name is not going to be nowhere in it. If they can be, if they'll know that for sure. And what better way to show for someone to know something other than to show them. But I mean, there's many people that know a lot, and I mean, it just got my stomach. It's not. I have a hard time on Tyrese Tuesdays. I do because I am so invested in that, and I cannot imagine. I can't imagine walking in y'all shoes, and I know that y'all wouldn't want another parent too. Like that.
That's the crazy part of this whole situation. I know that they, you know what I'm saying, a parent knows if their kid is lying or telling the truth.
Exactly.
And
exactly. But all parents say the same.
I just want, you know what I'm saying, if the parents see me and my wife out, approach us, you know what I'm saying, we don't have to be hooting and hollering and like that. It's all about the approach when you approach the person.
Exactly.
If you come to us, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry that we're going through this. If there's anything I can do, I try my best to help and stuff like that. But some people, they wanna say that they trying to reach out. It's all about your approach.
Exactly.
At the time when people tried to help me and my wife, we weren't thinking clear. We had million thoughts running through our heads. We you know what I'm saying? We had a million different types of emotions.
Yeah.
I don't even think we slept for the first 5 or 6 days. Then when we did sleep, probably sleep about 15, 20 minutes, we up again, moving around, trying to find out this, trying to find out this. So,
yeah.
Hmm.
So at this point, I mean, where are you guys at mentally? Are y'all ready to let it go? And
No, we ain't let nothing go. We ain't let nothing go till my son come home.
okay. And so you guys know that he's alive.
Look, I done came, you know what I'm saying, satisfied with myself. However the Lord want to give us our son, then you know, see.
Exactly. Amen. Amen. Amen.
You know, I just can't, you know what I'm saying, I just can't do it. You know, I just, however we receive him, that's how we're going to accept him.
Amen.
And then once we do that, then we can start our healing process. We ain't going to get used to it. The only thing we do is learn how to, we try to learn how to deal with it. And that's hard to do.
Yeah, especially at this point, you know, not having him. You can't take that next step forward because
Right.
you're stuck right now.
You know, I'm telling you, the crazy part is, you know, my wife, when she went to go get her braces, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hold
I
on.
couldn't stand to look at her because she looked our son looked so much like her. When they smile and stuff, I used to be like, man, girl, I don't like her right now.
Yeah.
But it brought a joy to me.
Exactly.
You know, and going through a situation like this, I wouldn't want to be with no other woman but her.
Exactly.
Because one, she's, man, I can't even explain the type of woman that she is.
Right.
Well,
Well, we got.
I'm sure she can't describe the type of man that you are.
I would like to say, you know, strength-wise, as a woman, a mother, I see the same characteristics that, you know what I'm saying, that my mama had. My mama passed away. She passed away 3 years ago. But I see the strength that my mom had in my wife.
Wow.
And
they say you guys pick them like your mother.
And you know, I would say I say she's a virtuous woman.
Amen. Amen. I love
And you know,
that.
I wouldn't, despite the bad days, I wouldn't want nobody else but her.
Amen. And I look at the love that you guys still have between each other. You know, a lot of people this breaks relationships apart. But y'all are holding on strong together, being each other's strength, you know, when the other one's not, you know, strong enough. And, you know, I did hear you say, you know, how you cry and you hide your tears from your wife. And, you know, whatever works for you guys, whatever is getting you guys through this until Tyrese comes home. Because you use that term, until, because Tyrese will be coming home.
You know what really keep us together?
What is that?
The grace of God.
Amen.
That faith of a mustard seed.
Yes.
And you know, we gotta have faith and we gotta keep faith.
Amen.
You know, that's right there. That would keep us going.
Yes.
We got somebody on the panel.
Hey, Lady SB, this is Miss Bell out of Bellflower, California.
Hold on. Hold on for just 1 minute. Are you guys, did he answer all your questions?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, he did. Well, thank you so much, Mr. William. I do appreciate you talking to me. It was a huge blessing.
All right. You're welcome. And you know,
All right. And God bless you, and I will keep you guys in my prayer, and I will keep searching. And you know, I did hear your request. You know, about the phone calls.
yeah, you know, the phone calls that be tearing my wife up, and you know, I feel helpless because I can't do nothing. You know, and I just, you know, same information they give us. Call Jacksonville Police Department. Tell them, that you want to leave a message for Detective Greg Compton. And
Greg
Compton.
What's his name?
Greg Compton.
Detective Greg Compton.
They would just relay the message to him, and if it feel like something that he'd be interested in, he probably call the person back. That person don't got to give them their name and then like this. Just be like, hey, this is what I know, and y'all need to check this out.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's the only thing they can do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And I understand totally what you mean about how it's breaking. You guys getting these phone calls, you know. So I know SC, she's a very good Christian woman, and so she will make sure that she improves in that area, and we all will. You know, and try to be better people for
Okay.
you guys.
All right. Thank you.
Alrighty, thank you.
That was some nice conversation there. Had me some time to think. Go ahead, Miss Val.
Hey, SB Mods. Hey, G. You know, I kind of got a little listen to the NFL call or whomever it was. You know, and what upsets me, you know, when people want to throw you off, not talking about NFL, and see, there's no games over here. We're trying to find out where Tyrese is. This young man came up missing at age 18. I think he's 19 now. You know, let it be your parents. And your behind is laying in some river or some hole. You would want the station to be putting your name out there as well to find out where the heck you at. Just don't think because, hey, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing my thing. Oh, but don't put my name in it, this and that and the other. You're going to distract us. We pray over here. And we are serious about Warriors for Children. And he was a child. He ain't 21. So we're trying to help them get him home and get some closure and get all these people locked up. I got ready to say something else because I'm very upset. Yeah, I seen this comment just come up. This is not, I'm not laughing. Well, I don't see a dang thing funny when somebody is laying somewhere deceased for over a year, possibly, and his mom is crying. The holidays is coming up. And if you think it's a game, Games, game, not gang, we don't think it's a damn game over here. We think it's serious, and someone need to open their mouth and not just call in and then hang up like some little child that ain't got nothing better to do but sit here and watch. If you got something to say, say something. If you ain't got nothing to say to us, call the detectives, call the FBI like we done. Stand up and be a man. Open your darn mouth. Whomever it is. You want to down SB? Oh, you say I'm in a gang. Whoop, whoop, whoop. She ain't said nothing like that. She was talking to Miss Wooten, LaVance, his mother, which I have talked with her. I've had her down here in California in my home. And this woman is hurt. I don't know if you're old enough to have children. Don't seem like it. But maybe one day when you do have, and hey, let that baby come up missing. Let that child come up missing. You'll be praying to God that somebody help your behind. See, I've been there. But mine was laying right next to me when she passed away. But for a mother to have to look where's my child? Where and wonder every day and night, that is nerve-wracking, it's depressing, it's hurtful, and it's evil. And if you know something, say something. Don't just about, they done mentioned my name. Let me call in and give them a piece of my mind. We don't give a damn about the piece of your mind unless you got something to say about Tyrese Gibson. Oh. I'm gonna get back in the chat. I will call y'all later. I'm gonna listen as much as I can, but I hate when someone calls in and then you hang up. That shows you how immature that that caller was. I don't know who they were, but we're an adults over here, and we're about trying to help. And that's it, and that's all. If you think you're going to get us to shut up, you're wrong. That's not going to help it. That is not going to, because we want him home for his parents' sake. That's it, and that's all. I'll
Thank
talk
you.
to you later, SB.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay. Loving God say, you go, caller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to leave us with? I do have a headache. Somebody said, you look like you got a headache. I don't know what a look like got a headache is, but I got one.
You know, all I want to say is this, that we really appreciate our love and support, and we really love all the prayers that's been going up. Continue to send up our godly prayers, and you know, the prayers go up, blessings come down.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm just really just trying to make it easy on my wife. That's why I said just try to hold back the text messages, phone calls, like, you know, our phone numbers are everywhere.
Right.
Flyers and everything, you know, but if y'all try to get in touch with the detective first, then after the detective, then you can get in touch with us, you know, but try to get in touch with the law enforcement first before you reach out to us.
Right. That would be better.
You know. Yeah.
But somebody in the chat had a question, and I have a couple of questions. I know it's already 1 hour in, but is there two different parks?
In Jacksonville?
I don't know. Somebody in the chat was asking, is there two different parks? Like, are we talking about two different parks when I don't know. They asked the question and I wrote it down because I thought it was a good question, but I didn't want to break in when you guys.
It's a few parts up here in Jacksonville, you know, but I really don't understand that question.
Okay. And then the other question I have is well, I've got two more questions. One question is, you said you've been knowing NFL for 2 years. So you've known him before Tyrese came up missing?
And I've seen them together, you know, when they used to meet up over there on Lincoln Street together. Lincoln Street, that's like a big old hangout where everybody go hang out there, chill, play dominoes, or whatever they do. You know, I've seen them over there together, you know, joking around, playing around and stuff like that. But, you know, my son had his own group of kids that he hung with. NFL had his own group of young men that he hang around with because he is older than my son. So, you know.
Okay. So this Lincoln is where everybody meets up at? This Lincoln Street?
We got a Lincoln Street. That's where everybody hang out at, you know. Then we have Lincoln Park.
Okay.
Two different spots.
Okay.
And, you know, it's been like on a Sunday, you know, everybody go out there to the park, play basketball. People with clean cars come through like a parade. Everybody just have a good time, enjoy themselves.
The other question I had was, who is this Joey? I mean, who is this Joey guy?
Joey, man, it's just like another kid, another one of my kids, our kids. You know, this Joey is my son's best friend. You know, if it wasn't for Joey that night, you know, we wouldn't be nowhere else in this case. Because before my son left, he showed Joey a picture of Brianna. And that's how we found out, you know, she came and got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, JoJo, that's my baby. I call him JoJo.
Okay. Um, any last words?
Just the same, you know, just keep us lifted in prayers. And, you know, once again, if you have any important information, notify Jacksonville Police Department before you notify us.
Oh.
And, you know, if people are afraid, talking about they got to leave a name, you don't have to leave your name. You can leave your number. You don't have to talk. You don't have to say your name.
I think NFL is trying to get on the panel, but he's not all the way through. Something's not. He's halfway on here. So NFL is in the building, but he's not in the building yet, you guys. He's in, but he's not. So you have to follow the prompts, NFL. Hey, Letha, how you doing?
You know, Miss McSP,
Mm-hmm.
as a man, as a husband,
Mm-hmm.
in a situation like this, it's the hardest thing that it'll put you through. It will stress you out mentally and physically.
Right.
But seeing a smile on my wife's face when I know she hurting, they give me the drive and the push to be right there beside her, trying to go 10 times harder than what she going.
Right.
And there's times when I hear her cry, and she don't think, and she think I'm asleep at the time. My mind goes to a million different places. Like, man, get up, you gotta do something.
Right.
And again, you're looking at the clock. Oh man, I gotta get up working 3 hours.
Right.
But the whole time it's frustrating. It's depressing.
Right.
And,
NFL is in the building.
How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now y'all keep going. I ain't trying to interrupt y'all right now. I'm still
He was
situated. My
just
bad.
he was just saying how his wife is feeling and how he, as a man, seeing his wife in the pain that she's in.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to get it where I can hear. I don't know why. I'm back on that side of town again. My bad.
It's okay.
Oh.
We hear you. You don't hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all a little bit, but it's kind of choppy. I'm finna get around this Wi-Fi I got real quick. Nah, but can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I can hear y'all. Now, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Now, I was just telling them how stressful it is, when I see my fans crying and stuff like that, how hard it is being a man or a husband in a situation like this.
Right.
Hey, is that Mr. Wooten right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
He keep chopping up on mine. I can't hear his phone really. I'm finna see if I can merge in with him real quick. Hello.
Uh-oh, he's out the building. Okay. So
Oh, hold on, Miss SP. This is that calling me. Hold on, I'm gonna merge your name.
okay.
NFL. You know,
Yes.
all right, now I get you. Now, what you got saying? We was talking about, I was just explaining them how stressful it is seeing the man crying and how hard it is on my part as a husband and a man in a situation like this. Yeah. So that's the thing, though. I ain't trying to. I know they in the comments trying to make it like I'm mad, G, just like I know Mr. So it ain't nothing like that. You know what it is, my end, but what you call it, like if I could say something, I would. That's why I want to do it. But I would say something. Like, I'm not hiding nothing from the family. Like, I'm not doing nothing like that. Like, they thinking I'm here laughing about the situation. It ain't nothing like that, man. I'm just letting y'all know it ain't nothing like that.
Okay.
I ain't hear the phone call. Somebody always got to report something. I was gonna leave the situation alone. Like, I was gonna sit back, but you got people in the comment section that like I'm hiding now all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be hiding in a situation. So I ain't gonna try to make a situation where, like y'all said, at the end of the day, this whole thing about find and reach. You know what I'm saying? That's more important. You know what I'm saying? You can call in. You can do all that. And at the end of the day, none of it matters. You know what I'm saying? The whole goal is find and reach, bro. And like, if I'm gonna be a distraction of that, I don't even want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm this third week, I constantly get, I ain't saying y'all bring it up, but you know what I'm saying? Like, somehow it get mentioned, but that ain't even a goal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just want to keep it on reach. I mean, if y'all feel that way, I ain't saying y'all, or the people in the comments, I ain't never laugh about the situation. I would have never laughed about the situation. I put the laughing emoji about the fact that they said that I was a no-show this week, but I was sitting there watching the whole thing for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like some folks don't even need a reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I told them that, you had something to say about it, you know what I'm saying, that I can vouch for, you know what I'm saying, that, I've been knowing you, 2 years, it might be a little bit longer than that by now, though, huh? Yeah, for sure. But I know, you know what I'm saying, you didn't know me at the time when I moved to Jacksonville, because I was telling them I wasn't putting my face out there in the streets and stuff like that. All I was doing was working home. Then when my son came up missing, then that's when y'all started seeing me out there in the hood. Everywhere you turn around, you'll see me and my wife, or you see me. Yeah, for real. Other than that, I was doing, trying to do my best to be a husband and a father. Yeah, for real. Like, there ain't no lie about that. Like, dude, like you said, if I knew something, I'd say something. So, like, I know people trying to get it going and get it to where they could get some answers, but like I said, man, I ain't got no answers. I couldn't tell y'all. I'm not holding. If they answer that question, I'm not holding that back, Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the only question I have for you, NFL, is you did say when I asked you, like why you wasn't there when they did they were buying the little stuff and it's supposed to be in a shootout or something. Well, allegedly a shootout or something. And then people were giving us details and stuff. And then come up, oh, we got misunderstanding. It's another place. It's a park or whatever. But you said that it didn't never happen.
I mean, that's a story I never heard. I mean, I'm pretty sure how they get the story before me. If it really happened, you know what I'm saying? It was a story I never heard. But if it has happened, it hasn't happened. Well, on my end, I never heard that, so I didn't feel like it was true. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people just putting their input in. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can't clarify nothing. I mean, and if you want to know why I went there, I mean, I just went there. I mean, was I close to Tyrese? So if something would happen like that, we be stuck in the together for sure. That's somebody that guy forever had. It's like there's a lot of people that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you just go get the shootout or stuff like that, but I mean, I just went there. You can't be everywhere, at the same time. You know what I mean? It's just like I was trying to explain to them that, you and Tyrese, y'all got a different age here. Age here. You hung with your group, he hung with his group. Yeah, exactly. You know, when everybody go to Lincoln, over there on Lincoln Street, everybody meet up there, have jokes, have fun, have a good time. Yeah. I mean, like, then I was telling them how the park be on a Sunday. We go to Lincoln Park on a Sunday, people with clean cars, some people there while people playing basketball. Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's just like you saying, like everything you saying, like everything right here. Like I said, Jackson, like I heard you say on the live, you could be over here by the high school, across the bridge, be in the hood. It's literally like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all one. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jackson ain't big enough. Even if we, say, like the game situation, even if you got different games, just people in different games that sit right around each other. You know what I'm saying? Jackson ain't no serious stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all one around and stuff. Like,
Okay.
people could do this, and some other people be doing this. And like you said, on Sunday nights, y'all gonna be sitting right here together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing crazy, nothing serious going on around here. We all just one family around.
Okay. Well, thank you for showing up. And did you hear me when I expressed that I did say, you know, when I was speaking to Mrs. Wooten, I was like, yeah, gang, you know, they're into this. And I named several groups of rappers and stuff because, like I said, you know, your whole persona toward, you know, through rapping and singing and, you know, guns and throwing up the signs or something, it portrays gang related, gang member, rapper, whatever. So when I'm talking to her, not saying you, but just talking to her, I did say, yeah, these people, yeah, in gang, you was your son, asking her a question, trying to get an answer, not saying to mess up your reputation. But
I mean, I ain't even sitting on it. Like I told y'all in the second podcast. I mean, the second time I got on it, I was like, what I say, I can see why y'all said the same way you said it. What you see in these videos, I can see why. I'm not worried about people judging. You know what I'm saying? Let them happen regardless from basically what I do in videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about none of that. I mean, if that's how, if we got a misunderstanding, I mean.
But why was you so upset?
No, I wasn't upset. I was trying to get my point across. Like, I mean, some stuff on the podcast made me upset, but I never show my hand. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get on nobody's stuff, disrespecting nobody and getting out of character with listeners. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's just me being, I ain't saying professional, but that's how I'm supposed to be practicing the situation. Because, like, if I can't handle no backlash from these comments right here, just imagine if I blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna be hearing all kinds of stuff.
Right.
I mean, like, I'm not mad at y'all at all. Like, I was just trying to kill my point and get my point across. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I didn't hang up on y'all. I know y'all feel like I hanged up on y'all, but I was seeing the phone call and the phone went off. That's all it was.
Okay.
And I never got back on because I had a conversation.
Right. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. But
and now I wasn't trying to hang up like that.
Okay. No big deal. It's no big deal. I appreciate you coming back on now.
Yeah, for sure. So I wasn't even gonna get on today, like, but I just see the comments. Like, some people in there is on, you know, like, he a no-show, this and that. I mean, and I seen some comments about some of the part. I missed that part, but I mean, obviously I need to miss the part. I don't even know what they talking about. And like people in the comments saying, people don't really even know, you know what I'm saying? So you can be out here tripping over this. Like, but I appreciate y'all for letting me on here.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right.
Okay. Any last words, Mr. Wooten?
Yeah, just keep our son Tyrese gets a name out there. If you follow us on Facebook, anything, you know, keep his picture and the name out there. because it just a breakthrough is coming.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys once more. And our prayers is with your family.
Thank you. And just like y'all pray for me and my wife and our family, we praying for y'all also. We might not know your name or anything like that, but man, we pray for this whole world just about every night when in our right minds, we ain't tired or nothing like that before we pass out and go to sleep. But other than that, we pray for this whole world.
Right. Miss Didi is asking how long he's known NFL.
I know who's known in NFL.
I guess Tyrese. I mean not Tyrese, but how long has NFL known Tyrese? I'm sorry.
Man, this his NFL mom and Tyrese aunt, they best friends. So I guess ever since they was kids growing up, NFL always been a few years older than Tyrese, and they grew up together.
Okay. See, I can't win from losing. I'm going to get off of here because I'm not understanding. If they grew up together.
I found that out, a few weeks ago that they grew up together, and NFL started his rap career. Sometimes, when you grow up, you get away from things, but you still keep in touch with them.
So Tyrese's aunt.
It was
and
Tyrese aunt and NFL mom was they best friends. So they didn't. I don't know if they are blood related, but they were brought up as like they were cousins.
Okay. All righty. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. So Miss Didi says so they blood related.
I don't know Miss Didi. It's something that I don't know, but I do know that what I'm saying, when they seen each other, they were nothing but love and a lot of laughter. So both of them be cutting up when they together.
All right. Thank you once again. I'm going to get off here because I know the question is going to come. We're going to be here next Tuesday. You guys, make sure you have your face in place. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, Mr. Wooten, once again. Thank you.
All right, you up.
Have a blessed day.
All right, you too.
I do got it. Everyone have a blessed night. I will see you guys tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you have your face in a place. Afaterica. Ooh, I do have a headache. I'm gonna see you guys later on. And thank you guys for showing up. And be good and be nice to each other. Let me see. Did I have a ticket for anybody? Okay, we got the tickets done. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me?